are we live? Are we back? What is up, everybody? Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I wanted to muted cam off. Can't hear me? Of course it's gonna make me sign in. I'm not signing in there. All right, good. Let me switch up draft. Boom. I gotta switch this back here. Ready draft. Tell them that, but I'm actually not ready. I'm lying because I just need to switch this to game 2. And 2 is back onto red side. What is this? When in Rome, opting back into blue side. All right, let me change this red side score. All right, league broadcast over here. All right. Welcome back to the game. At least the draft works. At least the camera works. Everything works fine. We see the same bands coming in because the teams haven't swapped sides at all. Wayne, we know that's going to go bot. That is not a flex. Okay. Okay, this brand though is that jungle. Is that Samurai brand mid? All right, and the Soraka, of course, coming in for L. All right, that is what I predicted. Soraka, Sona, big picks for her. Zed is available. Is that a hover? Who knows? Oh, and it is locked in. So we know absolutely Swainbot, Zed mid, power picks for when in Rome. I have heard that his Zed is okay. And then Anivia. Okay, so does JWM play this? Is this going to be a Nivea top? Let me look at some of his match history. Has he been practicing this? Is this a Nivea support? Is it Zed jungle? All right, and Hui. All right, so what that tells me is that that's probably going to be a brand mid Hui, or sorry, brand jungle Hui mid. Okay, I don't think Submissive is going to be playing either of those in the bot lane, but we do need more information before we can confirm that. Okay. Mordekaiser and the hand taken out. Couple junglers taken out from two. All right, what is two gonna round this out with? They are very AP heavy. Um, in that sense, I think that when in Rome should not have banned the Mordekaiser. Um, because it just would have added more AP. Wow. Okay, so Viego jungle. It does look like that's gonna probably be like a Brand Soraka bot lane, way mid or something. All right, it's still hard to tell what's happening here. Um, is that gonna be a Nivea top, Nivea mid, Zed jungle? That's also options. I really like the Swain and the Leona. I also like the Swain and the Bard. Um, I think if you're going Leona into something like Brand Soraka, it's going to feel really awful. Um, Bard gives a little bit more. Brand Soraka is just going to be really tough to deal with. And a Nocturne jungle. All right, so I do believe this is going to be a Nivea top lane. All right, the lockdown is going to be huge. You can lock down all of these mages, the Brand, the Hui. The problem is, even if they fall behind, it's never going to be like far enough. They're always going to be able to dish out like their damage. Nunya Business did so well in last game. Really put the team on his back to get them to this point where mid and top can do a lot more. So he carried the early game. And as I said, last game, Set was banned against Win in Rome. Yeah, Set was banned against Win in Rome. All right, cross your fingers this time. Everyone's saying Soraka's dead. I think Soraka's fine. Um, I think it. I think Swain can build some really good healing reduction, and that'll be really solid here. Um, so we'll not be able to keep like the Brand way, and then Viego and Set are gonna just be diving. Who do you dive here though? I mean, I guess you dive a Nivea Bard. Yeah. All right, bringing you over to draft. Everyone's saying dive the Soraka first. When in Rome, one game behind. I think JWM, yep, JWM is going to be taking the Anivia this time into the set, into the Bernie set. I could see Nunya Business doing really well here. Very high damage comp. I always love it. Like if he kills like JWM, then he will also get the passive. Um, so that could be a really troll thing that we could see. All right. Oh, look at that. Now it says the Beer League. That is an OP tier 1 draft screen right there. Thank you, Simi no Mas. And honestly, no, thank you all for all the donations, all the subs that people have been putting in. It allows us to really upgrade the stream with tools like these, because tools like these do cost money. Not everything is free, unfortunately. So definitely, it's only possible because all y'all are willing to donate and make sure that this league is official. We will find out here in 2 minutes if this game is going to survive. So I sincerely hope so. Right. And this game is actually brought to you by Sparkling Ice Caffeine. I see, do they have a slogan? No slogan. Just says a sparkling ice, black raspberry flavor. I don't know if y'all heard that sippity sip. It was very sipalicious. And back to draft. All right, we do have a minute remaining. Sipalicious. I just took a shower, so that's why my hair looks the way it does. If I don't put product in it, then it just becomes a big old fro. I guess next game can be hosted by my hair products. Are we selling a beer league calendar? We could just dox everyone and make a beer league calendar out of that. All right, 3 seconds. Oh, goodness gracious. We are loading in. I am so excited for this game to work. Okay. This is a pretty good start. Samurai Jack is in the mid lane. Set top on Bernie. Love this Anivia skin because this is the skin where she lays an egg. Right. Boom. Do a countdown. Do we last more than 5 seconds? All right, here we go. This is working. I'm loving it.
Minions have spawned.
Let's check out our runes.
Stop moving, please.
Conqueror in the top and jungle. A little bit of an invade here. Trying to get this ward. Full team, full top team. Trying to get this ward down. I don't see anything too crazy here in the runes. Back to the game. Okay, Bernie getting the pullback, fighting for the wave early on. Did give up one minion there, so a minion advantage going to JWM early. Can he flap his wings? Bernie's gonna get a pullback. Oh, hold a big dodge from JWM, clean with it. And let's just all be so happy that the game is working now. Good damage there. JWM showing us how it's done. Some misses though. Again, I think this is the first time I have seen submissive play. I haven't caught all of Two's games because if the game is on Beer League, it's always by Samurai Jack. And so if Samurai Jack is playing, then the game is usually not casted. First Drake's gonna be Mountain Drake. Big pullback. L flashing away here. And I think they have vision of this. Yep, it is pinged out. They have vision where none of your business is. And they do get this pressure here first. Do they get the mid lane roam? And that is going to be a crab take going to my back is sore. Oh, the flash forward on the Samurai Jack. Flash away. And now in the river. Good crab fight. And now my back is sore. Able to take this into the double crab fight. Well played. Bot lane roam up. And we are looking good here for win and roam early. Can they maintain this advantage? Billy Bed Zed going in on the flashless way. And JWM has teleported back. Trying to... Great wall there. Keeping that perfect distance. Not letting Bernie get this wave pushed in for free. It's gonna force him to teleport back to the top wave and match the teleport that JWM put in already. Oh, wait, actually, Bernie? Guys, Bernie, teleport. What is happening? That is something crazy. Good wave control from JWM. JWM has, when he went on his first recall, actually bought 2 mana items, the Tear and the Mana Crystal. Really good spacing. JWM plays on like 1000 ping. And this is what he does. I would like to see what he does on like 2 ping. Samurai Jack, first level 6 in the game. How is he going to play that off? Oh wait, this is going to be a fight forward. They are looking for L. They know L has no flash. None of your business is here. And I think that was such a misplay. Zellarok shooting the Bard Q from way outfield. Submissive getting the flash forward, the pullback from Nunya as he knows, and I am the better Swain. He is going to be looking. He is by now. Samurai Jack has roamed down level 6. As I called out earlier, Nunya Business not able to transform back. Does get the knockback on Really Bad Zed. Really Bad Zed does get the kill on L. He's going to flash back to the back. And Nunya Business gets another. I think that was so rushed from when in Rome. And Nunya Business, as soon as he got the reset on the Swain, played that perfectly. Wait, my back is sore is actually here to fight over this Drake. Oh, he's just gonna die. And L is gonna claim that kill. They do get the Drake, and they are looking forward. Nunya Business has become the Vi. It's going to be going forward here. Zelarox is going to have to flash away. And 1 kill to 5. 7 minutes into this game, and 2 is getting a little carried away to start. And there was a solo kill in the top lane. And because of it, JWM has no egg available here, so has to play that well. We can see here Bernie, Samurai Jack leading the XP in the top and the mid. It's exactly what you want to see out of your side laners, your solo laners. JWM getting a little bit back here. But the gold is really where it's at. Submissive actually in the lead with the gold here. Especially over Y Rebellion. Brand now taking control of this lane. Y Rebellion is level 6. So is Submissive. And they're going to be looking for a fight here. They find L. L is going to go down. Y Rebellion's going to pop the ult now. Ult coming out from Submissive. The bounces are coming in. And Shutdown going over here. Now in the top lane, another 2v2. They do get JWM. And that is going to be them looking for Y Rebellion. Or my back is sore as well. My back is sore. Didn't get any damage on the Viego. That is insane. But what is Bernie doing? He cannot step there. Samurai Jack flashes forward. Is going to get a little bit of damage. Now the chase down. JWN teleports forward. And 2 actually gave a little too much back. You can see here as well, Really Bad Zed getting a free push. Does Sway have teleport? No. Nunya Business is going to have to hold this. They are calling set here to the mid lane. Way's going to stay top for a wave or 2. But my back is sore. Played that fight really well. These two jungles very mechanical. You can see what I noticed in that fight was Nunya Business tried to cancel the Vi Q that I believe it's a Vault Breaker. Yeah, Vault Breaker. Tried to cancel it. So he became a Nivea, tried to cancel the Vi Q with the wall, which it can do. It can interrupt it. And it was a tiny step back from my back is sore. Unfortunately, did not get Nunya Business on the back end, but Y Rebellion sees an angle. He's going to have to run out here. Nunya Business is going to be coming in as well. Flash forward with the stun, locks it in, Oh, the ulti away from both of them. Rebellion falls submissive is going to get the extra burn damage. And JWM is just not going to interact with Bernie at all. Oh, sorry. We can see, in the meantime, this objective finally going over to win in Rome. Some good damage coming down Samurai Jack. Good trade back onto really bad Zed. Sorry. Alright, let's do a quick gold check here. Submissive and Nunya doing so much. I really like Submissive on this brand. Like I said, I don't think I've seen him play a lot of Mage's bot. Bernie is actually falling behind in gold because of some of that play in the top lane that he had earlier with that turret dive. A little bit rushed there. But now they're starting out this. Are they going to fight for it? I don't think they're going to actually look for anything. Clean Smite going over to Nunya Business. My Backusaur gets the lockdown, and Nunya Business is going to get the resets. Ultin 4 trying to get really bad Zed. Really bad Zed does get the kill, and why Rebellion? This is why you don't let him have this. Swain, it is able to create so much chaos in these fights. And they're gonna keep going. They find Submissive. I believe that is also... Wait, no, that is not a shutdown. Brand did so much damage in that fight, but it didn't matter because Nunya Business couldn't get that second reset. He went for it so hard, but great spacing from really bad Zed. JWM trying to use just the last little bit of his mana. Oh, flash for flash. Does he have ult available? Does not, but does have this chase down coming in, and JWM getting the better of Bernie with his jungler and the assist. All right, things are definitely evening out. When in Rome, finding a gold lead now at the 13-minute mark, as they were almost 2k gold down earlier. Definitely, let's see how that gold has changed. Really bad Zed and Y Rebellion. Two players you really want this gold on here. The damage coming out here. JWM has done the most damage, but Submissive there on the brand. You can see the work that he's been doing. JWM just trading really well in this top lane. Bernie is always looking to fight, but doesn't have that much damage here because just the nature of a range versus melee top lane. Oh no, Bernie, it was all a bait. Great dodge. JWM not able to line that up perfectly, but my Backusaur able to get that perfectly lined up, and JWM gets another kill onto Bernie. A lot of that top lane advantage is falling behind. Zelarox is able to get out. Do they know he's in the dragon pit? But Rebellion, he's gonna fall. They overload this bot side. When in Rome can really do some damage in the mid lane if they recognize that they have a lot of time here. Well, they do say it, send Bard back. Vi is going to start hitting this Rift Herald here. can see the fluctuations in this game. 2K one way. Now it's back to 1,000 to win in Rome. Kind of evening out a little bit here. As some of these resets have happened. That bot lane turret going over now to the side of 2. Bernie taking a lot of tower damage. Just to push that in. Oh, really bad. Zed sees an angle, finds it perfectly. Ulti comes out from Soraka, and he can't get in for the extra heals. And that is some good angle from really bad Zed. And they see Viego topside 2 is kind of losing some of the map pressure that they had early on. And now when in Rome, cracking over the mid lane again. You can see this Drake is going to be spawning here in 30 seconds. A great lockdown on my Bacchus. He is going to be behind the Drake timer by about 10 seconds. This is looking really good for 2 now to pick up their soul point. None your business trying to find some more damage. Can they get JWM? Does he have teleport? No, he does not. But can he get a solo kill? Very close. One more wall. Does he have the time to do it? Oh! Takes down the turret. They are fighting over this Drake, but... Oh, Zelarox. And Bernie spacing it out perfectly. My Bacchus is respawning now. And that is going to be it for that sequence. Drake going over to 2. They are going to pick up their soul point as they are going to give up their top lane outer. Vi looking here. Finds an angle and Samurai Jack is going to get punished again. Sends out the ulti. Now pressure coming in for win in Rome. No objectives to fight over. Maybe only bot lane. And it is just Elle defending. What can she do against 3? Oh, the angle on the bot side. And the ulti sent out for nothing. As they are fighting over taking the objective that they had. Well played there from When in Rome, forcing that bot lane action. Wow, WIR Rebellion stayed in the mid lane, pushing that there. And of course, Anivia can keep holding off this set. Set actually going to be doing a little bit of invade here, trying to throw off my Bacchus a little bit. He knows something could be happening here. He's going to be looking forward, goes over the wall. Does he have smite? And he smites it away, so all that time is wasted from Bernie trying to find anything. Oh, and a long distance ulti comes out from Bard. Not able to land the Tempered Fate. But takes the magical journey and doesn't matter. Oh no. And None Your Business is able to get Zed now. Really fed Zed. That's what we're looking at. Is able to get the kill on Zelarox. Takes his own magical journey. But in the meantime, WIR Rebellion has ulted on. And None Your Business trying to ult away, but it doesn't even matter. He can't get anything back. He's going to fall here. WIR Rebellion getting a couple back himself. And that is a great fight, really, on 2 fronts to chase down. None Your Business gets a couple of his own, but leaving the front line to deal with WIR Rebellion and Bernie teleporting in. Maybe not the best decision there for 2. Samurai Jack is in this with Bernie. Can they stay on this? Why Rebellion has 0 mana. They are just trying to give none of your business enough time to get here. They can damage this. There goes the Baron, goes over to Vi. And Really Bad Zed is going to be getting the kill. And none of your business is going to find him. On the backside, flashes away. And they are going to just satisfy themselves with a Bard and with a Vi. But the Baron goes over to win in Rome. And they have a 5k gold lead now. I could see When in Rome macroing this very well. Pushing the mid wave, pushing the top wave. They do have teleport on JWM. Bernie has no teleport. And stopping this Soul Drake going over to the side of 2. They have 3. They want to fight over it. That is going to be a bit of a win condition for them. And Really Bad Zed has the angle. None your business. He's going to try to W away. Takes the blast cone, but he is cut to half. Healing up on the Gromp now. They are fighting through all of this vision. And that is going to be a lockback. And the hit onto Samurai Jack. Hui is trying to get away. And is almost there. Another Tempered Fate onto 3 in the middle. My back is sore is chasing Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack survives. Why Rebellion now is in the backside. They do kill the brand. But none of your business trying to get something. Not able to get any resets. Good distance from JWM and Really Bad Zed. And it is now 1 versus 3. And why Rebellion carries the fight. Carries this hope for win in Rome. And JWM is just, he says he's got this as they push mid and bot. This is going to be some big damage coming over onto 2's base. They lose an outer turret and an inner turret in the bot lane. When in Rome, my back is sore. He is finding, they are looking for this. The Tempered Fate from Zelarox was perfect to delay it, but honestly, 2 played that out off of the Tempered Fate very well as 3 were locked in here. They distanced themselves perfectly from my back is sore. Then Why Rebellion, though, does get a lot of resets on his ult outside of that Tempered Fate. And then none of your business, even though they were able to kill my back is sore there, wasn't able to get any more resets. And that kind of slowed the fight down. And now they are pushing in this bot wave, trying to turn it into some mid lane action. JWN in the top wave. Looking for a lot as he's just going to be solo pushing. My back is sore. Goes golden. Is going to get locked up. Why Rebellion is going to... Oh, he is in. All 5. The Tempered Fate is going to catch a few of them. Why Rebellion? He's going to get ulted back. That is a ton of damage from Bernie. And my back is sore goes down. Really Bad Zed isn't able to find L or Submissive on the backside. But Why Rebellion is still burning. JWM has teleported forward. Why Rebellion trying to get some reset. Yep, he is still burning. Bernie is going to fall on the backside, and Why Rebellion is going to do so much work there to stay alive, deal the damage. JWM is going to be teleporting forward, and now none of your business. He is stuck. And it's just Submissive. I take that back. Really Bad Zed deletes him. And Really Bad Zed, as I heard somebody once say, it's pretty good on the Zed. And When in Rome is going to be taking game 2. We have a series on our hands. Well played from both teams. Oh wait, there is a post game. Do I have this? Right. Some post game action. You can see two had an early lead here. JWM, a lot of damage, but it's really bad Zed carrying out, finding these angles, these picks onto the way. They really bullied Samurai Jack, and so close to getting that Hex Tech Drake for two. But when in Rome, able to pull this out here in game two. You can see here when in Rome has tied up the series. Anything I can do with this? Okay, click it. Team damage 23% JWM. Two games in. These are a lot of the main picks that we've seen from two. They still have Mordekaiser available. We are getting our next game up here. $11:30 Triforce coming in from my back is sore, but you can see that none of your business. 10:30, whole minute ahead. Wait, is that right? 12:01 Triforce. Oh my god, he had two items at 12 minutes. That is nuts. Yeah, I can't believe that either. That's kind of crazy. But I'm looking over here. This seems legit, right? Eh, who knows? Who knows? Really bad Zed here, though. Three items. A 1230 Cyclosword. 17-minute Axiom Arc. And then once he picked up um, the Edge of Night there, oh, that really halted a lot of the lockdown that they could have had for him. Then on the right side, you could just see how far behind Samurai Jack fell here. Just really struggled playing into the side lane, into the Zed. All right, but why Rebellion? That can't be right either. 9 minute? That is a pretty cheap item. But I think he was actually a little bit behind here early game. Comparing that to submissive 11-minute first item. And then see how our supports did. Whoa, a first item. Dead Man's Plate. Not really feeling that one. What's interesting is in this pick and ban phase, um let's see. Can we go back here? In the picks and ban phase here, we won in Rome, lost game one, and then selected blue side. And here in game uh two, they selected blue side again, and we know that two really likes having red side, so it just gave them like the stronger one. Um, looks like teams are getting ready for a draft here in game three, but again, when it roams, or sorry, two selecting red side again, so side selection has not changed this entire series. Um, so now we are gonna see here what that might mean for draft. Move up into game three draft. And it is currently tied 1-1. If you guys want a point change, you just have to do what Bernie does and throw all of preseason. And then you get a lower cost. Looks like both teams have readied up on the draft. Starting here in a moment. I don't actually expect any of these first six bands to change. Honestly, as we're looking at it, these six bands should be the exact same bands. Yep, the Uter coming out, trying to throw off some Nunya business. Got some early power there. Nunya business did on the Viego, but couldn't capitalize later on. Having some tough times getting some of these executes that he needed to get later on. Right now, Samurai Jack is posturing for the mid lane. And Bernie is currently on the wrong team in the draft. 2 misses a ban. And they say that that's Zillion. I know it doesn't look like it, but that is Zillion. Three jungle bans actually, so that's a bit of a change for when in Rome. And they first picked the Morgana, so they dropped the Morgana ban to first pick it here on blue side. Definitely is going to hurt too. And they take a Smolder. Are they going to do a Smolder Milio? Yes, they are. All right, when in Rome, this doesn't tell me anything. This doesn't tell me if Morgana is going to go middle or jungle or if it's going to go top lane. But we can be pretty confident about when in Rome's bot side. Nautilus Kaisa, very good into this Smolder Milio. Milio has to really time that kickback well. to stop the Nautilus from getting in. Karthus jungle for Nunya business. He's going to be very, very fast. We're going to have to look at his clear speed on that. All right, that's what I'm thinking. It could be a Morgana top. The Zahen definitely has to be a staple ban in the top lane. And if they end the game in 25 minutes again, they will have no problem with this Smolder in the bot lane. Actually, they changed the Mordekaiser ban for Garen, Pantheon in... Okay, so that might actually be Samurai Jack taking the Pantheon top. We'll see what the decision is on that. Before we load in, I'll try to keep track of role quests before they start. Victor mid now for really bad Zed. So I do believe that could be a Morgana top. That Malphite still doesn't say anything. Could that be a Malphite top, Malphite jungle? They have a lot of options here with their draft. I think they're probably going to try to position this Malphite into the Pantheon. Definitely bully it out a little bit early. And then just stack the armor. Singed! Samurai Jack is still queuing mid at the moment. Yeah, that's probably going to be a Pantheon mid. I do like that for Samurai to get some more options in the top and the bot lane. And we are going into draft. With the series tie going here into game 3. One in Rome and 2. Both 1 apiece. Oh, wait. Somebody is calling out a Nautilus jungle. Nope, it is Morgana jungle. We are going to see a Malphite versus Singed. I think that is the wrong call. I would have liked to have seen either... Or yeah, probably just Morgana top lane. If anyone can look up the Malphite versus Singed win rate, that would be pretty cool. Oh, is he only on 200 ping? Pretty good. Need some more of my chips. Wow, Malphite win rate 46% into Singed. Yeah, I think I would have wanted to have seen him on the Morgana top. I think that might have been a choice for my Bacchusor, but kind of the position he wanted and the champion he wanted to take into the game. All right, we'll be loading up into game here in a moment. I go into my third solo cast.
Mom says I'm not supposed to eat you.
Well, bam, here we go. Singe, no items. Okay, decides to buy a couple of those. And they're off to the races. Oh, fist bump coming out from When in Rome. A couple. My back is sore. Really bad Zed. Going for it again. Do they find an angle? Ah, they look at each other and run away. It looks like a bit of a miss on that ward from When in Rome. That is unfortunate. They actually have to blow 2 wards on the Raptors there. One from jungle, one from top. That is actually going to delay JWM back to this lane. JWM looks like he's going to miss probably those first couple of minions in the top lane. Ooh, 2 to 6 now. That is a rough start for JWM. Just for the mental game, you know, 4 CS difference isn't a big deal, but he was able to get all of the XP. And L's going to be caught up here. Flashes away. JWM getting tossed around in the top lane. Bernie's just going to keep trying to put his hands all over him. Alright, Submissive getting a few stacks here. You can see 9 on the counter on your screen. Samurai Jack has Conqueror stacked. Has a big Q coming out. Misses though. Ooh, really bad Zed playing that well. Sidestepping that. Good trade back for JWM, but he is now out of mana. And this is looking good for Bernie. He is fine playing on low health against low mana. Now, invade here. Nanya Business is cleared, bought the top, and is getting into this blue buff early. Oh, and that is going to be Slamurai. He's going to be caught out here. Extra damage. Flash forward onto really bad Zed. The Ignite goes down. Flash forward from Nanya Business. They're getting a couple out. Bernie, neither top laner is going to be coming. My back is sore. Is going to be trying to dodge out all of this. Does he have any mana for a W? Oh, the bird is too much, and Nanya Business is going to claim it. My back is sore. Deciding just to take his bot side camps respawning now. Nanya Business thinks he might be on the crab, but I think my back is sore is just going to leave the crab alone. Good damage down. And a double lockup. And another stack here going over to my back is sore. Check these runes. We see the Dark Harvest from my back is sore. Pretty standard for the rest of it. Triple Deathfire touch. 4-2. Everything else pretty standard. That's right. Calling out the 3 Gathering Storms here on 2. 1 on Millia, 1 on Smolder, 1 on Karthus. Zelarox is going to be missing that hook here. Really bad Zed getting comboed from both sides, and that is going to be clean. Samurai and Nunya getting that pincer attack. Well played as that mid-wave was crashing. What I do notice is Bernie taking Ghost Splash, no teleport. I think every game he takes teleport, he does lose. I think there should be a tracker for that, is just how many times Bernie wins versus losses on teleports. Now the early Drake stacking going over to win in Rome. Good control over this area as Nunya Business just trying to cycle his camps perfectly. Good hook here from Zelarox. L getting a little bit of a kickback on WIR Rebellion. Trading back here. Gotta watch the hook again from Zelarox. Should be up in a couple seconds. Not gonna be looking for it as the minion wave arrives. Yeah, good point out here. Morgana has not recalled and is actually 3 camps behind. Pretty crazy. Finally getting off his first reset. And he's behind in gold. Looks like these the bot lane for Win in Rome is probably going to be looking to reset here as well. Cancelled by Submissive, well played. Forcing Zelarox and WIR Rebellion to stay in this cannon wave one more time. Goldie going into the top lane. As now they're going to be looking for these grubs. A good catch here on Nunya. My back is sore, doing a ton of damage. He's going to die. He's sacrificing himself for it. Does he have ulti available? There it is. Perfectly timed right at the end. Not able to get any kills though. Samurai is just going to be getting destroyed by these grubs. He's slowed and they defeat him. The mini grubs are going to kill Samurai. You heard it here. Grubs greater than Samurai. We know whose team the grubs are on. And that's going to be a plate going over to Really Bad Zed as he is going to extend his lead here. He's definitely getting the better side of this matchup right now. Masters, Samurai Jack, Masters Bernie, and JWM and Really Bad Zed are really showing that Emerald is greater than Masters. So really, the Emerald players should have their costs increase. Morgana actually coming up here to finish these grubs off. As they're able to pick up all 3. So a little bit delayed there, but well played from my back is sore. Oh, Zelarox is able to find him. Ulti coming out. Y Rebellion is going to get the ult through. Submissive is trading back very well though. And L and Zelarox are able to push back both of the ADCs. Zelarox is going to have to flash away. Might have Q available to attach to a wall here soon. Able to connect onto the edge. But the dive coming out here. You got to watch Samurai Jack here. Looking to stop Y Rebellion as this wave's getting pushed in by Submissive. Really Bad Zed going to be walking down. Dive coming through. They're able to get out with this wave. Save your lives. Don't need to fight over the 6-man wave. Samurai Jack not getting any kills here though. And this mid wave is looking pretty good for both sides at the moment. Nunya sees an option on Really Bad Zed. Stun comes out for Samurai. And the kill goes over to Karthus. Doesn't matter. They still have control over this Drake pit. Pantheon did go back to base. Does have ulti available, so they are gonna, this is gonna be a pretty big fight. It is low. Ulti comes out. Secured by my Bacchusor. Ulti forward. I think they just need to run out here. Don't go for any kills. You got the objective. Samurai Jack is trying to get this chase down. Good decisions here from When in Rome. Great macro. Getting those just a couple extra seconds onto the Drake. 2 Drakes going over to When in Rome. As things start to mellow out, JWM, a 1-0, at some point got a solo kill in the top side. You can see 2 is fighting back, getting a couple kills back for themselves, missing the objectives. JWM Bernie just slugging it out in the top lane. Another invade for Nunya Business. He is trying to get all over my Bacchusaur's jungle. But it's Nunya Business with the gold. He's getting another catch here on Really Bad Zed. Oh, no, that's 3 now on him. Just really getting locked down on the... Getting really locked down on this Victor. Y Rebellion finds an angle back onto L. 3 teleports, the triple teleport. Really Bad Zed is here. He's gonna be looking to L. Needs to call the Chaos Storm back, and the knockup from Zelarox is gonna go on 2, and Bernie just goes down so fast. JWM ult finds 2, and they are leaving Samurai Jack to finish him off for last. Now Nunya Business, he's gonna be looking forward here. trying to get some damage, and quadra kill the snipe by White Rebellion in the backside. He has to dodge the Skittles. No mana from the Skittles. Are they gonna give it to him? He misses the W, but gets the Q, and he gets the pentakill in the semifinals. And it is only JWM. I don't know about that. They had 4 members, I believe, 3 members alive. Wait, my backup sword just wasn't even there. But I think they had everybody there. And they could have just left him alive. But why Rebellion calling for the pentakill? 2 of his teammates go for it. I don't know. You got the pentakill is just to break the minds of 2. Always go for the pentakill. The snipe was a beautiful on the Milio on the backside. Just perfectly timed as the last minion was able to like squeak by the W snipe. What is that? It's not Void Seeker, is it? Yep, it is a Void Seeker. Well played, and then gets the Acathian Rain onto Nunya Business to pick up the pentakill. Gives his life for it, but got 1,500 gold in return. Let's actually check out the gold now. Is he the leader? No, he is right behind Nunya Business. But 3 members of When in Rome are at the top of your leaderboard. Exactly what you want to see here. And they are here to save Really Bad Zed. Finally, ulti forward. They are running right past Nautilus. Really Bad Zed. This is chaos. This is a pincer onto them. Karthus is going to get a big ult onto them as well. And Bernie is going to be getting a kill right as this Drake is spawning. They do everything they can to save Really Bad Zed, but not having the best Victor game this time around. Better look here on the Pantheon for Samurai Jack. Oh my gosh, that hook right into the red pit. What did I just see? That is some League of Legends luck right there. Good kill on Really Bad Zed in the bot lane. JWM and Bernie. Bernie has taken the top turret. Now he's just going to go farm up these minions for a little bit. Let's see who's been dishing out damage. Of course, it's the Karthus, but Really Bad Zed, he is doing damage even though he's a 2-5 this game. Why Rebellion looking very good here. Definitely, this Kaisa is something to watch out for. JWM out farming. Oh, and that is going to be a catch on Bernie. Almost for sure. He's going to ult and ghost away. He's running for it. Zelarox is going to drop the Nautilus ult. He is healing so much. Bernie is right now. And JWM is cut into 3. He's going to have to flash away. Is he going to burn? Can't tell right now. He's going to get away with just a few HP left. Nautilus is alive on the backside. Why Rebellion doesn't want to go in here. Doesn't see a pentakill angle. But that is Bernie so close to dead. Now my back is sore. Is going to be looking for a catch here. And Karthus is going to be ulting from the mid wave. Going to get a catch here. Could have gotten 2 if he knew how low they were. My back is sore is burning. Is going to get the lockdown. And he is going to get the kill. Samurai Jack is all too familiar with the Morgana QW combo. Hey, Poppy. And again, first mid-wave turret going over to win in Rome. It was a good fight for two. Yes, my cat's name is Poppy. She jumped in my face. We might be able to do a camera with her later. Really, I see this now. JWM went Kanik first. Gotta love it. Stacks stack some of that magic resist against the Karthus and the Singed here early, and they are able to take down, I believe, all of these Rift Heralds from When in Rome have been very good. They used it to pressure, get objectives. Bernie is ulting and getting away here. Ulti forward from JW and catches it, and Samurai Jack is coming forward. It is a 2v3. WIR Rebellion has to get away from Samurai here. Not able to do enough damage, and he is going to get cut down really bad. Zed is going to get flashed on. Samurai Jack gets him locked down. Submissive is going to be chasing forward. Here comes the dragon. Big Q from Samurai Jack. The ulti is going to try to dissuade them, but not enough, and JWM is going to be caught out. Do they donate the kill? And double kill going over for the mini dragon. He is finally on the board. Now both teams resetting as this Drake, when in Rome, find themselves at a bit of a goal deficit. Very tight game, very close fights, but they don't have the Victor ult. Definitely something that they need to keep track of. They don't have the Morgana ult. Do they have a JWM teleport available? Cannot tell just right now. No, it is not available. He is going to have to get out of base quickly. Can use some of these blast cones to get back. Really bad Zed is here, but Samurai Jack is going to get into Zelarox. And Submissive getting chased down in the backside. The ulti from WIR Rebellion. Flash away from Bernie. Bernie's going to be getting on him. That's probably going to be a kill. Both ADCs are down. Samurai Jack trying to go against My Back is Sore. Bernie trying to cause chaos in the backline. Samurai Jack does go down. JWM gets a couple. L's gonna fall now, and it is 4v1 all against Bernie. When in Rome, triple kill going over to Morgana, and My Back is Sore is going to be getting 3 of them, and this Drake is gonna go to the side of When in Rome. Pretty chaotic fight, but when both ADCs fell, I think they didn't know what to be doing. Submissive had to duel it out against WIR Rebellion. WIR Rebellion saved his ult as Submissive was gonna flash, get some distance there at the back end. And ulti from Carthage just to delay the backs. Right. Game is still very close here, but it is soul point now for When in Rome. I like this idea to go, actually, When in Rome is not looking to do anything macro-wise. They are just trying to clear out some vision, get some gold. And now they're putting JWM has teleport available, ulti available, back onto the top side. No teleport available for Bernie at the moment. Back check. Submissive is going to be executing people now. And your business trying to clear out. Gets level 16 here. As they see him in the bot side, they're going to just take a free option to take this turret. Samurai Jack does sniff it out, but it is at 8,000. Teleport forward from Victor over to the mid lane. And Samurai Jack is going to be going in. Ulti comes out from Submissive on 2. WIR Rebellion is going to get that. And the Baron goes over it. As Really Bad Zed solos Nunya in the mid wave. Great play from Really Bad Zed. He has been behind, it has felt like, this entire time, but gets an important catch there. And no damage coming out from the little dragon. You can just see the extra bit of damage. All the damage was dealt onto the Baron, but 2k in the mid wave just to kill off None Your Business, stop him from getting any closer to that. Baron goes over to Win in Rome, and they are going to use it to break some of these turrets down. And Samurai Jack is going to be going forward. His team is right behind him. Bernie's going to be getting the chase down. No way out for Zelarox at the moment. Can he queue back forward? This might be an option. JWM is here. None Your Business does get the kill onto the Nihilus in the backside. WIR Rebellion is still trying to poke out. JWM, does he have ult available? Still has not used it. Ulti comes out from the dragon. He's going to be calling mom to his side, but the disengage has already happened. And they do get a couple... No, actually, they only get Nautilus. And even though None Your Business has a lead, still very close here for When in Roman 2. Let's see, let's check some of this gold graphs. Across the game, bigger lead now for one of the biggest leads of the game for When in Rome. 2 is finding a couple of punches back, but it seems almost a little desperate now from the side of 2. Ulting forward with this Pantheon, oftentimes not getting enough with it. And this Baron push is in your top side. Yeah, they're getting position onto this Drake. They are finding Really Bad Zed, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to be able to get away. He gets tossed back. I don't think they're going to care. They're going to keep getting a push. They don't need this Drake. But they blew everything just to get Really Bad Zed out. But your top side is going to keep falling. You have 2 souped up minions with these Barons, like, just destroying you. They don't even care about this Drake. Drake is going to go down. They are looking for a fight here. Bernie almost gets 1v1 by WIR Rebellion. Barry comes out. Zonia's comes out, and Samurai Jack isn't able to get anything. They're taking a top inhibitor. Your Nexus tower is falling down. Samurai Jack is going to be ulting forward. JWM is going to keep hitting this inhibitor. They get 1 inhibitor, 2 turrets, and all that for a Drake. The macro comes out. 20 kills to 20, but 5k gold to Win in Rome. Oh no, this is going to be a catch on Samurai Jack. Perfectly caught here. WIR Rebellion is going to be ulting forward, and that is going to be my Bacchus Sword getting a kill. Samurai is going to be falling as he wanted to push over to this bot wave. No Baron power play, but that doesn't matter as this final outer turret is probably going to go to the side of the 5 members of When in Rome. They might be able to push him back here. Both teams starting to calm down at the moment. The macro decisions there to take the top inhibitor, to give up a second Drake, losing your soul Drake, which is they said is fine. To take the base of 2, and now they took all the outer turrets. Now they're finding a catch here. This looked like they're looking for the fight. Oh no, get to the fight, camera. What are you doing? Really Bad Zed is gonna fall. That has been the name of his game this entire time. Wait, where did Samurai Jack go? He is in the backside. Bernie is gonna fall. No, he does not. Huge Karthus onto all 4 members. Zelarex is falling. 2 is fighting back. Submissive is getting the chase down. Why Rebellion gets the snipe? He goes forward. They are flashing after him. Can he get the can they get this chase down? Oh, he gets the kill. Can he outplay? He's trying to get Nanya. Oh my gosh. Why Rebellion saving the fight? But they do lose. Wait, that was already taken. But that does spawn again. Wait, does it fall immediately just to the minions? Wow, what a slugfest we have here. You can see the immense damage put out here from Karthus and from Smolder. But the difference maker is that Victor did nothing that fight. Why Rebellion 8,500. Huge work. That is the guy you want playing here in this semifinals for sure. As he has a 4K gold lead against Smolder, and he is putting it to good use. We do have this Drake spawning here in 50 seconds. Baron is up. Honestly, when in Rome, has their choice to play this however they want. They can go to Baron, they can go to Drake. They can set up a catch on either end. They can get a split push going into the mid wave, take an inhibitor, pressure the Nexus turrets. They have so many options. Where are they going to choose though? Oh wait, they find JWN. They do 0 damage to him. My back is sore. Oh, a blind Q is able to catch him. And my back is sore is falling very low. And the shutdown. Karthus is able to get him. Nobody was able to interrupt it. As Ella is going to fall, JWN decides to use the ulti just for the support. Probably not a lot of value there. And Submissive is able to push forward freely. Bernie trying to chase down Y Rebellion. JWM is going to be falling here. Really Bad Zed is going to get chased out once more, just right on spawn. And Y Rebellion trying to get as much damage done onto Bernie as he can. Submissive is now here to dish out some damage of his own. And once Smolder is able to not worry about the Malphite ulti, and is this going to be Drake and Baron going over to 2? Two still, and down by 2,000 gold. But this Baron and that Drake are going to be evening things up a bit for them. I think it was a little bit of a catch. Oh, wait. Why Rebellion finds Nunya. Great catch from him on the way out. And that is going to be an almost 1 minute timer that they can use to get some of these inhibs. Can they get these catches that they need? A lot of pressure coming in from When in Rome. They're going to push mid with 5. They can take a mid inhib. They can take a top inhib. But 2 does have Baroned up minions. No Karthus, which is what a lot of their damage has been coming from. They take top inhib and mid inhib. Do they move to bot side? Do they move to take the game? They see that Nunya is respawning here in 10 seconds. So the Baron is going to save the base, but the pick from WIR Rebellion is going to save the game and put a lot more pressure here on 2. Nunya at full build, still trying to keep up his farm. My back is sore also. Wait, he is not full build, but that might have just gotten him there. Both teams just When in Rome probably just timing out this Baron push just for a little bit. They are going to get free push in mid and top. Smolder still needs 2 items, and you can see almost full build in the inventory of WIR Rebellion. Just half an item away. Alright, let's see how they fight this out. WIR Rebellion is going to get thrown back a little bit. He still has a lot of health, but they are chasing him down. My back is sore. Has no damage. JWM is in the backside. And a huge heal from L. And that is going to be a big team fight as they catch WIR Rebellion in the bot side. And that is going to be game. You can see 4,400 damage, but Victor just not able to deal enough here. And let's look at damage for this game. All of it going to WIR Rebellion. Not a lot coming out from your Victor. Playing from behind this entire time. They do not push for the end because they had pressure in the top and the mid from the super minions. This game is not over, folks. I thought that might have been a push to win. Misread the timers. Let's just see who the work has been done. Now 2 has a small advantage going their way. 2k gold lead, but it is anybody's game at this point, almost 40 minutes in. Sole point now for both teams. It's at 4,400. My back is sore. Ult is going to be invulnerable to himself. It is at 2k. Watch the fight. It is at down to 1. And Samurai Jack picks it up, but the fight is going to the side of 2 as well. Teleport forward from JWM. Trying just to slow the game down. All the recalls coming out. Doing what he can. Stall out this game, and that might have been enough. He almost takes both Nexus turrets.
Red team's inhibitor is respawning soon. Red team's inhibitor has respawned.
And finally, the inhibitors have respawned. Can When in Rome find their options here? This Baron is respawning. Still, long death timers here for When in Rome. Are they going to be able to withstand this final Baron push? All the gold on Nunya. Why Rebellion submissive now? Finding himself almost at full build. Really bad Zed. Finding himself behind, but still ahead of his mid lane opponent. Karthus is going to be able to secure this. Waiting now for the final fight of the game. What could be the final fight of the game. Really bad Zed is not going to be able to clear out these waves. Still half an item from full build for himself. L keeping all these carries alive, even as the W poke, the Void Seekers are going to be landing a few of them onto Nunya Business. And Bernie is going to be forcing the issue. JWM is actually going to have to ult away. That's going to be a big cooldown for the rest of this game. Keep an eye on it, but there is only one cannon minion hidden right now. Bernie is looking forward again. Ulti comes out for Karthus. That is going to be 3 Zonias and the toss back on Really Bad Zed. He's going to go down. Submissive is going to be looking forward. He's going to go in with Samurai Jack. Zelarox is going to go down as well. Triple kill for Submissive. He is locking them up. Quadra kill. Is this going to be another penta this game? They're trying to give it to him. Is it a pentakill? Who took that final one? Pentakill for Smolder. Both ADCs getting pentakills. And the game goes to 2. Well played from both games. Let's take a look. That's not what I want. This is it. You can see the game stalled out just enough. Why Rebellion 68k. Nunya Business as well. 68k. Let's just take a look at that. 37% of his team's damage. 1500 damage per minute. But on the other side of the you can see Karthus doing so much work. %35% of his team damage, matching the work that Y Rebellion put in here. But Y Rebellion critically 11 and 8. Nunya Business 18, 7, and 16 scoreline. Let's look at the kill participation. Can I do that? Cannot look at kill participation. That's okay. But game 3 going over to the side of 2. I'm here for all 5 games, but kind of want 2 to win now because this is a slugfest. Oh, gotta send a message. All right, looks like teams are ready for draft. Let's see what options 2 teams have here. Not much. We do have a lot of ADCs. Both champ pools. I think the one that is hit the most right now is actually Slamurai Jax in the mid lane. That might force him to do some stuff that we haven't seen before. He still has Malzahar available, I think. Let's look at draft here. Go to game 4. 2 is being pushed onto blue side now. When in Rome, going to value the counter pick here. Could turn on some audio. Let's see. Oh, I did that before you said anything. I'm also not even talking right now, so I don't believe 2 is ready for pick and ban yet. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Spartans! What is your profession?
2 is taking some time here for draft. Go back to this end game here. When in Rome, definitely macroed the hell out of this game. Did a lot of work to kind of keep it close when they were losing fights, TPs, pushes while they were losing Drakes. Carthage just ended up doing a ton of damage. Y Rebellion, Kaisa's did so much work. I'm honestly surprised that these fights were played out a little bit better by 2. Um, I think all 10 players here played very, very well for that match. We can see the items here from. Oh, it looks like they're finally ready. Back to draft. Yes. Ready for draft. And we're on. 2 still keeping the Zillion ban. Two bans against Nunya Business. I would have honestly liked to have seen when in Rome throw in a couple more bans towards Samurai Jack. A Sivir. Misa does play it. I'm not sure about they throw another ban on the jungler. I mean, none of your business will play literally Janna jungle. So I'm not right. They were hovering the Sivir to immediately first picks it. I don't know if um Samurai Jack does not pick mid lane here in the first 3. Zyra Rakan here coming in for 1 in Rome. So ADC is back into the bot lane, just like here in game 3. I see them picking up jungle and support here. When in Rome also could have banned some more supports. Really thrown L off her game. Janna for L here. Now, do they pick jungle or mid? The Janna jungle for 2. Okay, so that is going to be Fiddlesticks jungle for Nunya Business. When in Rome, I love the Nocturne in these games. Zyra Khan early can definitely win the level 1. I want to see them do that here. They ban out more top laners. I would prefer them ban out more mid laners. Take out the Malzahar. Take out the I don't know what else he could play. But they're deciding to take out the Garen and the. I mean, I really do like that they're. Well, Zahan isn't the best blind pick. And they take out the Shen. I like the Shen. Akali for a really bad Zed. Getting something more active. He was great on the Assassin in game 2. They want to put him back on something that is going to really decimate the back line here in game 5. Or sorry, game 4. On the Sivir really not going to be influenced a lot by the Fiddlesticks. Did damage, but didn't look very good with the Victor mid lane. Malzahar now. See, this is what I was saying. Like, you're just giving him a champ that is good into Akali. Would have liked to have seen, honestly, possibly. Whoa, Varus top for JWM. JWM has been looking really good into Bernie in the top lane. So I want to see them continue going that. Oops, that is the wrong one. Here we go. Two. Finding opportunities here in game 4.
Who questions my ability?
Who dares defy my will? Fear is the first of many foes. So I go.
I can't see skins until they lock into the game. Then there's a whole timer. Literally nothing I can do for y'all. This is the first time that 2 has found themselves on blue side, though. Alright, spectator delay has counted.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Alright, loading into game. Dunkmaster Darius and Surprise Party Fiddlesticks. That is what people asked about. Right. Think I can do this. Boom. Arc like Varus. Void Nocturne. 3 honors, Miles of Heart. That's crazy that he has that skin. Cosmic and Cosmic for the bot side. Nothing too weird happening on the runes. Alright. I would think this Zyra Khan should have a lot more pressure here. Looking for an engage. Hits the W, but Zelarox is not going to be fighting there. Submissive able to clear out the wave. Why Rebellion taking the worst part of that trade? Oh, looking pretty good on Janna. I do want to follow more of the jungle clears. Pretty even right now. Started on the Raptors, went to Krugs. I Actually, the exact same start for my back is sore. For one in Rome. Really bad Zed. Getting a little bit of a trade with the Akali. None your business. Pulling that wolf over to the blue buff. Probably see him do the exact same thing. Yep. Going to mark the E. Maybe get a smite here. Gets the reset. Perfectly timed here. He knows how to do the fiddlesticks clear. But just auto attacking a lot faster. That is going to be Nocturne. I think this is the first game where these jungles have actually had opposite sides. JWM has to be careful because he is playing on the weak side at the moment. But good control of the wave. Finds himself down a few CS, but is going to be drawing it back in here. Good engage now on Submissive. Submissive is going to get locked up. The pullback is not going to get the root. And they are going to get a good trade on L on the way out as well. WIR Rebellion and Zelarox level 3. Exactly what you want to see from this Dire Recon here. JWM tracking Darius in the top side. This Varus versus Darius matchup. Is he going to be able to get the pressure that he needs? Okay, the exhaust comes out. He's going to get the chase down. Bernie is looking to get him. Pull back. My Bacchosaur is here. He's going to flash forward. The tether is going to come out. Huge heal and the kill going over for Bernie. Counter kill back. My Bacchosaur is going to get it, and he is going to fix the wave. So these waves are going to die for Bernie. That is going to hurt him a little bit more in the experience. And in the meantime, None Your Business is going to be looking forward here to get a little bit of an invade, but not going to get the right timer. So Bernie losing a little bit in the top side. None Your Business trying to get a whole bot side invade. Yep, he's going to get this whole bot side invaded. At least going to get the wolves, maybe? Yep, gets the wolves, but does not get the Gromp. It was going to get protected by the Recon. So they have pretty good tracking on None Your Business at the moment. There were some pings. Bernie getting another look on JWM. Full stacks. Oh, and that is going to be the solo kill. That is not how JWM wants to be starting this. I was confused. There's actually like 3 None Your Businesses around the map because those are his wards. But the solo kill at level 5, that is going to hurt JWM so much. You pick it to really bully out. That is not the good start. You know, he wants to bully. He says, put the game more into my hands. I've been playing tanks this entire time. And chooses the counter matchup. Flash forward and the ulti as well for None Your Business. And really bad Zed is also going to start exactly where he left off in game 3. It's up to WIR Rebellion and Zelarox to be looking for any sort of options. The root down on L. L is going to fall. WIR Rebellion is going to get that kill. Good trade back from Submissive as much as he can. And it's the jungle level 6. He gets the vision. He's going to go dive forward for it. WIR Rebellion has started taking turret aggro. They have to get out of here. And well played. Great juggle on the turret aggro. Why Rebellion picked it up at the end. I thought he was going to take a couple turret shots, but had the ulti available to counter that up. Wait, why aren't you guys recalling together? What is this? Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, wow. They must be listening to Twitch comms. Mods, go ahead and check that. Oh no, and Bernie is really zoning him off from this wave now. Oh, this feels so awful for JWM. He cannot get close to this wave. Bernie has the Swifty boots. And he is falling behind in experience. You can see all the way there in the middle of the pack. Thankfully level 6. But not what you want to see from your ranged top laner. Okay, my back is sore is here to bail him out though. JWM, good spacing at the moment, and Bernie is just going to die. Samurai Jack and Nunya Business are here. Kali is roaming forward. Ulti onto my back is sore. Not able to play out the fear. Really bad Zed. Now that the ultis are out, does Samurai Jack have his? Yes, he does. And they are going to tear him apart. Nunya Business going to have to flash away. Great play there. Now in the bot side, Zelarox and Y Rebellion trying to get something back onto L. L is going to be very low. Flash forward for Y Rebellion. He does get L. Submissive. No mana to finish this trade back. Trying to hit those auto attacks. And the knock-up Zelarox is going to get him. The snipe from JWM all over this. And that is going to be 4 quick ones for when in Rome. Going to chew off too much. That was 2 great plays from when in Rome. Looking for everything that they can. Now let's see how that has changed things up. Yep, we can see the damage from Y Rebellion picking up where he left off. But the advantage going more into favor when in Rome, crawling back that 1k gold deficit, getting 2 in favor of themselves. We can see the Drake spawning here in a minute. Second Drake, when in Rome, playing those objectives very well. You can see that they're trying to get more vision here. Prepare for that Drake. Protect their vision. What ultis are available? Everything seems to be available for both sides. Nunya Business can't really tell if that's available or not. Samurai Jack has his. Okay, so Nunya Business, no Fiddlesticks ult at the moment, but will be available before the Drake spawns. It's going to be crucial. They look for an opportunity right now onto L. The teleport coming through. Bernie is going to show up in the middle of this fight. Or wait, sorry, that's Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack is just going to get cut down immediately. Nunya Business is going to find 4. Double kill goes over for Y Rebellion, and the early lead is going to the side of when in Rome. Huge damage from the Akali, the assassin in the mid lane. Really bad Zed, and the fight forward perfectly played from Zelarox and Y Rebellion. Holy moly. This is when in Rome turning out the lights. They are setting fire to 2. JWN trying to get away from Bernie right now. This is going to be tough. He gets a few hits. It's actually really close. Oh my god, JWM turns it around. Is he going to burn? Is he going to bleed? And he does. But he turns it around. That should not be happening. Bernie is going to misplay that. And when in Rome, really wants to take this advantage. The Y Rebellion and JWM putting in a ton of damage. Really bad Zed. Not so much yet, but he was critical in that bot lane fight. And this turret is falling to the likes of Y Rebellion and Zelarox. And really bad Zed is now trying to find Nunya business, push him out of the jungle. All of when in Rome pushing in here while there's a play in the top side. Wait, but it is on vision. Good ward here from Bernie. Oh, but there's a fight in the jungle and they do get Samurai Jack. They're trying to turn it around. Really bad Zed gets that kill. And Zelarox is trying to get out. He does. And in the meantime, they get the bot lane. My Bacchusor is still sitting on this ward. But his team is winning on the cross map. Really bad Zed barely gets away. Okay, the burn just enough. And my Bacchusor is going to be chasing him forward. Ulti comes out. Ulti forward from my Bacchusor. Oh my god, they forced that so hard. And that is a shutdown into Bernie's pocket. I don't know why they forced it. It was on vision. He never swept it. I'm not sure if he had it available or trusted that he could make the play, but now they are looking for this route onto Nunya business. The huge heal gets the final heal in the backside. JWN trying to pressure this turret onto Bernie. Oh, that is a ton of damage with that empowered Q. My Bacchusor is coming back up here. Probably just here for the counter gank. Yep. Finds him out on the map. And your business cannot push in now. And now this is going to be a long lane with Samurai Jack into really bad Zed. This was tough for him back in game 3. If you recall, he had a long lane that he just couldn't get through into versus the Zed. Or sorry, that was back in game 2. All right, teleport coming out to the top lane. Are they looking for JWM? How much of a fight are they going to look for? Zelarox is here to get a few knockups. The pull misses onto JWM. Janna ult is going to be looking to clear some of the space, but JWM is going to be getting a kill now. Bernie goes for the dunk. Flash away from JWM. No reset, and really bad Zed has arrived. And that is going to be 3-0 in the favor of When in Rome. They have 17 kills to 6, a 5k goal lead at 15 minutes. Really bad Zed and Samurai Jack both teleported here in that fight. Probably good for Samurai Jack to get out of that long lane against him. And JWM spacing that perfectly. And Rakan able to get that clean recall with that Lovers Duo passive. Time for this Drake fight, spawning here in 10 seconds. When in Rome, getting this position, trying to posture forward a little bit. And Zelarox not falling for the clone, trying to flash forward. Samurai Jack does get his passive shield off at the moment. And they have control over this. Does Nunya want to find an angle? Really bad Zed pushing him off. Zelarox is pushing him off. They have no vision. Good control ward in that river brush. Bernie on the backside. And I think they are content just taking this Drake. And they are going to get control back into the mid lane. And it is a look onto Submissive. A triple knockup. And the ulti 4 catches all 5. Really bad Zed is going to fall. JWM is low. WIR Rebellion is going to get a kill. And the knockup, clean knockup from Zelarox to save his team. My back is sore. Might be looking for a little bit of invade. Bernie, is he going to follow the trail? Is he going to sniff it out? He does not. Does not even know that it's happening. A great ulti from Nunya Business. Oops. Let me clear this out. Sorry, let me clear that out. All right. And sorry, I need to click this. Here we go. Sorry about that. My back is sore though, has waited around too long. And he is going to fall for that invade. Bernie gets the kill. Let me turn off the chat. A bit of a tempo killer for When in Rome. WIR Rebellion clearing it out in the mid lane. Really bad Zed. Killing Nunya Business. JWM gonna be ulting Bernie. Exhaust comes out. Bernie does not get that huge heal. Not a lot of damage. And JWM in the 1v1. Perfectly played with the exhaust in tow. And now my back is sore, finding the attack in the mid lane, forcing the teleport out from Samurai Jack, and that is going to allow them to get a lot of bot lane pressure for really bad Zed. And it doesn't even matter. They are going to push this again in the last 3 games. Really, my back is sore is able to get these very smart Rift Heralds. Unable to fully get it this time, though. So first Rift Herald that does not get a turret for When in Rome, but it is very close to cracking. No turrets taken, only 4 plates in total for 2. Okay, the lockdown on Rakan, it isn't enough, it is not. The burn shutdown goes over to Nunya Business. Who knew the double ADC comp was the way to go?
Straight rolls.
All right, things calming down just a little bit. The gold difference. WIR Rebellion, my back is sore, doing a lot. When in Rome, found the lead early and have been growing that lead little by little. See a 5k gold lead in their pocket right now as they take this early Baron almost on spawn. Now they find it on vision. My back is sore. 4-man. Akali does have TP to join this if a fight were to ensue. They do give up the mid lane prio, so that might just be mid lane. Submissive ults to try to get some of that extra push. Do they have the time to get this? It's going to be close. The ulti forward, it is not in time. My back is sore is here to chase him down. Watch Nunya off on the side. He's looking for a chance. The ult decides not to take it. And that is a double kill going for WIR Rebellion. Samurai Jack is here, but the double knockup and the charm. Then your business comes in, catches 3, but it is not going to heal up enough. JWM, Really Bad Zed are going to be pulling this fight out. Bernie does not get a takedown. That is crazy. He is just going to be chasing them. And the kiting is beautiful win in Rome. Taking out 2 perfectly there. And this is going to be a quick one, 23 minutes in. Perfect play coming out right now from all 5 members. I thought it was looking pretty rough for a second early when they lost 3 in the top lane, but they recovered from that very quickly. And they are looking to take this to a game 5, but still the Nexus has not fallen. But the gold lead is definitely in their favor. Is this chase down gonna happen? Bernie now a level behind. As they get some vision onto Nunya. Tracking him through his jungle. Setting up a trap on this bot side. Nunya knows he can't walk over here. My Backusaur is clearing it out, but oh no, he goes in for the trap. Trying to clear out his raptors into the dark vision. Trap sprung, and in the top side, Bernie is trying to fight JWM, but it's just not working. Ella's here now. Gets the knockup on JWM, and Zelarock's ulting forward, and the snipe from him, and now that is going to be L dying for the top lane sins. And in the meantime, bot lane has fallen to the push of my Backusaur and WIR Rebellion. The 2 fed members, the most fed members, all 5 of them are fed at the moment, but the most fed members on the side of When in Rome. Oh, huge ulti, but does not get any of that fear off. And Nunya Business is going to fall. He does a lot of damage here, but this might prompt When in Rome to actually fall back a little bit. No objectives coming up, but they do have Soul. I did miss that, but they have quietly stacked 4 Drakes on spawn. And in 3.5 minutes, this Elder is going to respawn. You can see this crazy gold lead now just ballooning out of control too. Is this another forfeit angle for them? Actually, they find Nunya Business in his jungle, loses the red buff, gets ulted up. Is he gonna fall? WIR Rebellion does get the kill. Zelarock just locks him up perfectly. And 8k goal lead for your ADC is insane. Building up that QSS. And now they might just be looking to win the game. Bot lane inhibitor has fallen earlier. JWM pushing in the top wave. They're going to just rotate over to that triple inhib. They might fall back, take a couple of objectives in 30 seconds, and then push to win. We will see. There is nothing 2 can do. Rye Rebellion, the last one out. Zellerock's coming back to save the lovers duo. This could be really bad. Zed, spend some money. TP back. Get a control ward. Bernie is looking forward. TP to the top lane. And ulti shuts out the lights. And everyone is falling. And finally, None Your Business ults in just to give the quadra kill. And Submissive falls to my Bacchus sword. They don't even care. They are just going to take this game in a dominating 28-minute match. This was a little bit of 2, but the rest of this game, 98% of this game, you could say, going over to win in Rome. Loading up game 5. You can see that gold graph, a little bit of 2, but the rest of this, when in Rome. So much work. 4 Drakes, 3 Grubs, taking 1 Baron, all the turrets. Almost perfect. Just a few deaths going their way, but None Your Business did a lot of damage, but the rest of his team just couldn't pick up the slack. And this is what it's going to depend on. All of these champs ban, do they decide to really pinch either the support for L or Samurai Jack in the mid lane? "12-minute Yomus for Bernie." Had a bit of a lead early against JWM, but not enough. My back is sore. Finding early success on the Nocturne. None Your Business as well. Early success on the Fiddlesticks. Did a lot of damage with his ults. Kept finding huge ultis, but not enough to turn the fights. Usually pretty late, and everyone's scraping away with just a few hit points left after his ults. You can see Samurai Jack falling behind 2 items in 20 minutes. Really bad Zed. Shot him with his gun, though. The missive looked great a couple games ago. Definitely was not able to find a lane lead this time. To WIR Rebellion. Look at this. This is 4 item Zaya. So much damage. Let's just look at the damage. Sivir, 18% of his team's damage, 489 per minute. But let's take a look on the other end. Oh my goodness. This is WIR Rebellion. 1,000 damage per minute. Almost 30% of his team damage. 16, 0, and 5. That's what you want to see out of your bot lane. And 2 bring this back. Lost game 1, won games 2 and 3. Now losing here in game 4. Win in Rome has a lot of momentum off of that. We are going to take a short break and we are going to come back here to game 5, win in Rome, and 2 more.
Through the shadows where the judge cried, blood and battle, leave the street side. In the gallows, all the hope dies. Death and sorrow, even crooks hide. Pick up your sword, fight for what's yours. No one needs to be around for you to be a hero now. So fight for you, die for your legacy. Write your own fate. Live for eternity. When it all fades, you'll still be standing there, knowing your name went down in history. When the sky caves on tomorrow and you're bleeding, blood that's borrowed, pick up your sword, fight for what's yours. No one needs to be around for you to be a hero now. So fight for your name, die for your legacy, write your own fate. Live for eternity. When it all fades, you'll still be standing there, knowing your name went down in history.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, ready up for game 5. This is where we're at. Picks and bans, do they change? 2 is back on red. Been a winning recipe for them. Last time I played music on the stream that was not approved, people got mad at me. So I don't want them to get mad at me again. I really want them to ban some mid laners. I understand the Udyr, I understand the Ivern. Can we ban another mid laner? Good bans from 2. Gonna have to stick to those 2. And a Jinx ban. That is not what I expected. Followed by a Lucian. Interesting. Definitely didn't want Why Rebellion to get anything going, but he that does lead the Senna up. What is their answer? The Senna's been banned all series long. How do they answer into a center? Do they find some hard engage Tristana Leona maybe? There's a Leona. Leona Lux. Interesting. Is that Lux gonna be bot side? I'm not sure. Um yeah, I mean it does seem like it is gonna be a Lux bot. Braum does not stop the Lux ulti with the shield. That is a lane that it should get bullied out by the Lux Leona. I could potentially see when in Rome picking up a mid lane here. Yep, the Yasuo and pinching the side of 2 Samurai Jack. And that forces the Zehen top. Now, could that be Samurai Jack taking Zehen top? I'm not sure. You Poppy. Yeah, I would think it's Bernie Zehen, but it's also like it leaves 2 more bands to go to mid, and they just completely disagree with me. More bans for the jungle, I guess. That could really do a lot of work for them. Zehen top. Ooh, Zehen jungle. That is a possibility. I would like to see for the final ban for When in Rome to be a mid laner. Pretty confident that the Lux is going bot. Diana taken out. Okay. And Xerath, okay. I like it. They're listening to the comms. I just don't see it in a world where Bernie is not going to last pick. Okay, so that almost guarantees the hand top Nasus jungle. Again, I don't see us in a world where Bernie is going to not be last pick. Cannon top. Cannon maybe into Nasus. With the Amumu. I like the Amumu with the cannon. Just not a by Bacchusor kind of champion. That's actually going to be Nidalee. Great pick for my Bacchusor. Good AP damage in the top and jungle to follow through with the AD in the mid bot that they currently have. This final pick to round out 2's comp. Vel'Koz mid. See, I think you just leave the J4 off, do Vel'Koz Xerath, and really see how deep Samurai can go. Vel'Koz into Yasuo. Those are both lasers, Vel'Koz and Lux. So 2 walls that aren't going to be able to get really any value into 2. I don't know. I like the comp from When in Rome a little bit more. The Zehen, I would say like Just JWM has played so well into burning here that they haven't been able to yeah, so it's Lux Leona bot. Zahan has to like if Zahan does not get the a strong lead in the top lane, I really fear like 2 is going to be missing a lot of AD damage.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Both teams just waiting for them to ready up here. Game 5s. This is crazy. Both teams have crazy scaling comps with the Nasus and the Senna. All right, looks like the game is ready to start. Doing the picks and bans. We're looking for somebody to do gambling for channel points. JWM has definitely found a lot of value with these range picks. Fantastic play last game. I think him and Y Rebellion have definitely been standouts for me in this series. Into like their matchups, it's been tough, but definitely Y Rebellion has had 2 games where he massively overperformed, and even on a couple of on 2 losses, performed extremely well. Um, really bad Zed getting someone that is going to be very, I guess, be very proactive in the game. Left a lot to be desired when he played the Victor, and I'm excited to see my Bakasaur on Nidalee. He has definitely matched up well against Nanya Business. Both of these junglers have been very, very clean. I think it's just been some of the macro calls from 2 that have been left lacking this entire time. When in Rome, macro has just been very top notch. Players know exactly where they need to be and where their strengths are. If Yasuo is in a side lane, I don't see Vel'Koz matching up into that. I don't see Lux matching up into that. Zahan would be fine, but then that would definitely favor Bernie later on into the game. But I don't think when in Rome would be in that position to just match up with Yasuo into a Zahan. Game 5 is coming out now. We are 1 minute away. I don't know what people are talking about in the Twitch chat. Everyone's wrong, in my opinion. I don't think you can cleanse Mortal anymore. Here we go. Loading into game. Beer League Semi-Finals 2 versus When in Rome.
A summoner has reconnected.
And we are on a pause. Alright, and we're good. We do have Spaghetti Vel'Koz. Someone was asking about that.
Minions have spawned.
So let's see. Oh, and they get the Bush Ward. Wait, it's actually Vel'Koz top, Zahen mid. That is crazy. I did not catch that. With the runes. Exactly as predicted. Why Rebellion is taking a lot of poke here, but submissive. Getting locked down a little bit too. Zellarok's landing a lot of these ROM Qs. Good knockup for Really Bad Zed. He's not getting the trade back in favor of him. Flash forward from Bernie. The Ignite comes out. Flash away from Really Bad Zed, who has teleport. So Combat Summoner down for Bernie. And this is definitely going to attract the attention of the junglers who are both nearby. Bernie having to recall. Vi Rebellion taken a little bit low here. As we can see, level 3 pretty close here for the bot lane. Yep, Submissive and L both hitting level 3, while Rebellion and Zellarok's just now. Submissive getting a lot of good poke damage. I want to see Zellarok's get back into the side bush. And Bernie is going to get clipped here. Does not have flash available. My Bacchosaur is going to be getting the chase down. One more hit, and he gets the pullback, but the first blood goes over to Yasuo. That is definitely, he's going to be losing this giant wave as well. Flash is blown from the first encounter, but Really Bad Zed able to teleport back and get the kill. Huge value for Really Bad Zed. And L going in 1v2. Gonna get locked up here. My Bacchosaur is coming around the corner. And flashes forward again, and Submissive is gonna get the kill. Counter kill possibly going in for L. Does he have Q available? Is going to decide to root back in, and Submissive no mana, can't get any more damage down. My Bacchosaur going back into Cougar form, not able to get additional damage, and Nunya trying to get this camp here. Really Bad Zed and my Bacchosaur don't want to give it for free. Oh wait, the early smite from Nunya Business means my Bacchosaur is able to get it. Bernie is at half health, so is Really Bad Zed, but Zellarok is here. The lockdown on Nunya Business. My Bacchosaur trying to play this out on the edge, and Nunya Business goes for the steal and fails completely. My back is sore, and Zellarok combined with Really Bad Zed, and Bernie was not able to apply the pressure that they needed. Only at level 5. just to get the push in, but JWM survives. He's going to be able to clear out this entire wave because Vel'Koz has no additional mana to poke him under turret. When in Rome, starting off well early, 1500 gold lead. Bernie is still level 5, just now leveling up to 6. Slow push in the bot lane. For the side of When in Rome, and My Back is Sore is coming for him. Is he going to be able to sneak forward? The wraparound here. They are going to be chasing Zelrox into the jungle, but really it's a ruse. My Back is Sore here is now here. Good route onto the Braum. Stun down onto My Back is Sore. And they have protected, and none of your business is going to be looking into this jungle, but the entire top side is gone. And he's going to be losing his bot side for this. This is a massive miscalculation from 2. I feel like they pushed in early, but wait, this is actually going to look pretty good. Really bad Zed. Zelrox is going to get this heal down. And this is going to be a couple of stuns. They're trying to lock him up. None of your business playing with 3 passive stacks from the Braum. And the chase down now for L. I feel like a lot of this early pressure coming in for When in Rome. Oh, and Y Rebellion almost shoots Submissive with his gun. Submissive is able to ult back. In the mid lane though, recalling. Bot lane recalling. And My Back is Sore taking a free Drake. Early Drake going over to the side of When in Rome. Nasus actually just trying to find any jungle camps that he can. Finds himself 2 camps behind. Has nothing available except for this Gromp and Wolf spawning here in 20 seconds. And My Back is Sore is going to have all of his camps available on this respawn. $22 stacks now for Y Rebellion on the Senna. Both top laners just doing their thing up here, handshaking basically at the top lane, Bernie in the mid. But these early objectives again going to When in Rome. 2 not able to ever get close to these objectives. JWM's going to be flashing forward, gets a stun. He's going to get a chase down, but he goes down in the 1v1. Bernie is not going to get knocked up here. Zelrox is only level 5, so can't provide a knockup of his own, but locks him up enough, so Nunya is going to get locked down as well. Ella's here. Shutdown going over to None Your Business, gets the Q stack as well. And Zelrox, if he was level 6, probably could have provided a little bit more, and you can see L coming in with the level 6 provided a lot more value to that fight. None Your Business getting one more Q down just to make sure that the wave bounces in. And My Back is Sore hasn't cleared his top camps, his jungle in a while. Wants to prevent Nunya from getting in. He smites again early. L is going to be fighting in. None Your Business did get a little bit of gold back. Ulti forward for Bernie, and they get him. My Back is Sore couldn't just give up the Raptors. Left his blue camp to come over to fight these Raptors, and that is definitely going to be the wrong call. None Your Business is back in this game. Locked down here a little bit by Y Rebellion. Submissive landing those Qs. Does not decide to use the final spark. Final game 5. They put Bernie into the mid lane. And he finds a big play there with L and Nunya Business engaging. WIR Rebellion trying to get the snacks to lock up onto L. Gonna ult just to get some space back. And they engage onto WIR Rebellion. The root is going to be locked up by Zellerock. Zellerock is going to fall to submissive. And WIR Rebellion trying to get this kill back. Shoots him with the gun! And now they are chasing Nunya Business through the jungle. Really Bad Zed is here. My Backusaur is here. Submissive has no mana to really contribute to this fight. Ulti comes out for Really Bad Zed. Flash away from Nunya Business. Flash forward onto Submissive. He has no mana. The Smite fight, I believe, goes to Nunya Business. And he gets the Q down onto my Backusaur. These two junglers are fighting over the jungle camps. They can't just give them away, but they do not want to. And Nunya Business protects his jungle. And a gold lead for Nunya, 500, but very close game. Pretty much even in all the other lanes. It started off well for my Backusaur. Kind of lost his tempo after going to protect the bot side invade and going for an invade of his own. Needs to clear back, get some of this gold and his tempo back in. Which gives his opponent's lanes to have some time to really find things and calm things down a little bit here. Good step back from Zellerox. And now Nunya and 2 want to fight over this Drake. Samurai Jack is here. Kennen is waiting in base for a flank angle. Teleports forward now. They want to fight for this Drake. My Backusaur is in the back of the pit. Lands a spear, but is going to die. Flashes away. Great kill from Samurai Jack. And now I don't think When in Rome can do anything about this. So unfortunate. 2 is now coming back into this game. 1 Drake apiece. And Nunya is going to ult in. But JWM has a ride. They are trying to get Nunya. This could be a big shutdown. WIR Rebellion is going to help lock him up. Rebellion's falling. He has the ignite on him. Falls to double kill for L. Really Bad Zed is now here. The teleport coming in for the Vel'Koz as well. JWM has fallen in the meantime. And now in the mid lane, my Backusaur trying to put some pressure into the mid wave. And they're fighting again in the bot wave. Not able to ult there. Final spark comes out. Samurai is going to get a kill. And Really Bad Zed is going to go down to submissive. When in Rome have done too much. We could just see the gold completely swinging back the other way. It was early game going over to When in Rome, but now 12 kills to 6 for the side of 2. Now Nunya is chasing my Backusaur. Create some distance with the blast cone. Playing really aggressively. And now for the first time in this series, 2 is trying to fight over this Rift Herald. In the meantime, Bernie and Really Bad Zed are going after each other in the mid wave. Really Bad Zed not able to land a lot of these Qs. And I think they're just going to give up this Rift Herald fight. Yep. Really Bad Zed going to recall here. And so Rift Herald for the very first time goes over to the side of 2, and they are going to use it immediately to crack open the mid wave. And first turret going over to 2. And they are collapsing onto Y Rebellion and Zellerox. Zellerox trying to do everything he can to keep his teammate alive. And Y Rebellion is going to get out. Are they able to get Zellerox out as well? Very well played from the duo in the bot lane. Final Spark is going to land onto 2. L is trying to get a lot of damage in return. Y Rebellion trying to get this chase down. Are they able to stun up? None of business. There he is. He's locked down. And Zellerox is going to block some of this Q damage coming forward from Submissive. Submissive has no mana, so there's going to be no Lux damage coming forward. Y Rebellion still autoing. Really well played from When in Rome as that collapse happened. And Nunez's business is his lead is falling a little bit behind here. Hasn't really ballooned much, but what we do see is Bernie getting a little bit further ahead as these minutes drag on. Both teams resetting now, trying to look for this Drake fight here in 40 seconds. Looks like When in Rome looking for a play in the bot side. Trying to turn that into some pressure here while they're trying to push off Really Bad Zed in the mid wave. Now they're getting collapsed on. L goes in. Final Spark comes out onto 2, and Bernie is in the backside. JWM sends his ult only onto Bernie, and it's not going to be enough. Y Rebellion has to run away from this giant dog. Really Bad Zed is trying to get a couple catches, but the resurrection for Zahan goes through. Y Rebellion is going to limp away at 1 health, while Really Bad Zed is going to fall to the likes of L. And my Bacchus Sword is going to go for a little bit. Honestly, a desperation play at this point. Not able to get in here. They are packing the backside. And Final Spark comes through. Damage comes through. Flash out from my Bacchus Sword. And that is going to be Drake number 2. Going over to the side of 2. I think at this point they really need to get a Really Bad Zed into a side lane, move the Senna into the mid lane, get some of these pushes going a little bit better. I'll let Really Bad Zed get a few more levels, slow this game down a little bit, and look for a big Braum ulti with a Cannon ult, but Y Rebellion is going to get engaged on. L very aggressive when playing Leona. Final Spark is going to connect onto both. Y Rebellion is going to fall. Even though the heals were coming out, it wasn't going to be enough. Ton of damage from Submissive and L. And the Q connects. Zellerox is able to still survive though. While JWM is going to get pushed back here. And Samurai Jack with the 1k gold lead in the top lane Everything is pointing to a 2 victory as they find themselves 10 kills ahead, 1 Drake ahead, and 4,500 gold lead. Both of these supports meeting each other. Trying to get some vision. We now have Senna in the mid wave. Probably a little bit better look for them to be poking out Bernie. Really bad Zed. Applying side lane pressure. Gonna reset here though. Both teams gonna reset. 21 minutes into this game. Again, when in Rome, want to slow this game down. Both sides have stacking champs. 400 for None Your Business. 71 on the side of Senna. Both teams looking at this Baron, but I don't think either of them are ready to fight for it. Further along the Senna gets, the better it's going to look for Y Rebellion. Let's just take a look at this damage graph. Yep, Y Rebellion needs some more time to ramp up. Oh, Submissive though, really showing up here in game 5 right now. Alright, do they have a catch on L? L's gonna have to go in. Pretty tanky at the moment. Bernie is here trying to find the ult onto Y Rebellion, and 2-man, really bad Zed ulti. Can they kite back Bernie? Zelarox is in the middle of 4. He's gonna fall. Submissive is gonna get the kill. And not enough damage coming out for when in Rome. Senna, only 1 item, has grievous wounds. Stop a lot of the healing from None Your Business and Bernie. So I like the item. Oh, and really bad Zed snipes rotating to the bot lane. No vision in the jungle. Gotta respect it. Samurai Jack teleporting to the top wave. Stop this side lane push from JWM. None Your Business, not wanting to give up this Drake for free. Landing spears. Chase down for JWM. Samurai is just moving down, but the return and Baron is on the side of JWM. Gets the shutdown. Okay, so that is going to be ult that they don't have here. And it's actually 2 on the top side. So my Bacchosaur is just here to try to go for this Drake alone. And dies for the effort. And really bad Zed being slowed by the Frozen Heart. This has to feel really bad for him. Okay, the healing though is not enough. Y Rebellion is here. This might be None Your Business getting too much. And the big gunshot to the back of the head. Shutdown going over to Y Rebellion. Bernie getting poked out a little bit. Does not have the passive right now. And now L is going to be locked up as well. Bernie trying to build up his passive one more time. JWM is coming around on the flank. Gotta watch the cannon all over the side. They see him on vision, pinged out. Samurai Jack is here. And now, oh my gosh, my Bacchosaur is trying to apply pressure, gets stunned up and knocked up by Samurai Jack. The play is over for When in Rome. Things are calming down here a little bit in this mid fight. And Italy just couldn't find the lead. All goes back to that Raptor play early on. I could see too trying to force a fight here around this Baron area. Wait, Samurai Jack might be caught out a little bit. They find Y Rebellion, so Y Rebellion is pushed out already. Needs to look for some heals. Big heals coming in from my Bacchosaur and Y Rebellion. But Y Rebellion pushed out. And now Bernie trying to fight this 1v1 in the bot lane. Not able to get the chase down. Bernie does not have teleport this game. Really Bad Zed can join this fight in the Baron. Give up a inner turret. That is an option for them. They decide to crack this mid turret first. They do have the grubs. So mid turret for bot turret inner at the moment. Giving up some of their jungle camps as well. My Bacchosaur keeping this pressure going. One hit bot lane. They find Bernie on the cross. Gets the pullback on Y Rebellion. Now Zelarox is getting caught now between three. Has nobody to jump to. Gives his life. And my Bacchosaur trying to get some poke damage as much as he can. Bacchosaur juking out L a little bit. This Drake still hasn't spawned. It's a minute. They're just fighting for control, for gold. Really Bad Zed waiting off in the wings a little bit. Remember, this turret is at 1 HP. A single hit from anybody is going to take it out. None of your business now controlling this jungle. And that bot lane turret has fallen. They see JWM pushing in the top wave. Whisk cannon. And everyone recalling. They lose the top inner for the bot inner. Again, the macro coming in for When in Rome. Well played from When in Rome to decrease this gold lead just a little bit. 10 seconds until this Drake spawns. It caused everyone from 2 to get in. Does JWM have teleport available? I believe he does. So does Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack is going to teleport to the bot wave. Zelarox is going to be looking to catch him out. Bernie is going to actually catch out Zelarox. Zelarox is probably going to fall. Nobody can get to the Braum. JWM is still pushing in the top side. All right, so there's Braum going to fall. JWM still free pushing in the top side. I believe this is Soul Drake that they're giving up. And no fight. They are just looking to macro this game. And Soul Point, or sorry, Soul Drake, Infernal Drake going over to the side of 2. Lose a lot of plates top. JWM has a large individual gold lead. So does Senna as well. It is all on Bernie to take this game, and he can do it with this champion. Really Bad Zed has done very well into Samurai, but hasn't had so much success on the mages or into Bernie. I'd like to see him actually leave here, go for a fight. Oh my god, look at this fight. It is all over the place. They are diving the both back lines, and JWM is going to fall submissive, is going to go legendary. Now 2 is going to be pushing down this inner inhib, or this inner turret. L finding a Zenith Blade that she did not want. And 2, level 15 Anasis, 650 stacks, doing so much damage to this turret. Why Rebellion? Trying to get everything that he can here. About to hit 100 stacks for Senna. They are looking to stop their recalls, keep this fight right now. Zelarox is going to survive, gets a huge ulti onto 4 members of 2. Ella is going to engage, and now Bernie goes godlike as they kill the Braum. And Cannon goes in, just finds the support. Bernie does not have passive available. Samurai Jack is going to be able to get none of your business out of here. Oh, but takes a huge chunk of his health as he tries a greedy recall. Okay, Zonias to survive in the knockup. The Zonias did not survive. It just kept him still for Samurai Jack to get the kill. And submissive 8-0-10 right now. Looking very good on this Lux. When in Rome, fighting back as much as they can. Elder Drake spawning in 3 minutes. Baron has been up for 13 minutes. Hasn't been taken by either side. Senna now at 107 stacks. Can definitely play these fights on the edges. 4K gold lead, Bernie versus... and they're just going to give away this Baron. They need a little bit more time trying to get an invade into the bot side. JWM back to a side lane pressure here. JWM probably going to take this one down. Bounty claimed for the side of Win in Rome. And gold for the team as 2 was able to pick up the Baron. Really Bad Zed, 2-8-4 against Bernie here. And now he's getting chased down by his mid lane opponent for this game. Zelarox is going to get a knockup on 1. Submissives in the back. That could be a big shutdown for them. And they get the Lux. Finally, Y Rebellion is going to be able to do a lot of damage now to Nunya. Nunya is at 2 HP. L is going to stop Y Rebellion from doing any more. And that is 2 down for the side of When in Rome. Can Y Rebellion get away from this? Nope, gets pulled back, but shut down. My Bacchusaur is able to get Nasus. And in the meantime, Really Bad Zed is going to recall in the top side. Cannot stop Bernie, though. My back is sore is just pulling this way, but it doesn't matter. You don't have a mid lane turret. And the inhibitor is going to fall to Samurai Jack. Really Bad Zed finally pushing this out. And my back is sore is just getting destroyed by Samurai Jack. Level 19, Vel'Koz. 36 minutes coming up. Double TP. JWM on this flank. Samurai Jack trying to get away here. Flash forward, and he goes golden. They're trying to get this pick. Really Bad Zed is gonna go down. Oh no, gets away a little bit. L is falling. They do get Samurai Jack. Really Bad Zed is gonna fall. And Zelarox Braum is gonna fall as well. 2 for 1. Not able to get away there. They are trying to get a couple big picks before this Elder Drake spawns, but I feel a lot of the side lane pressure, the gold difference, the comp difference is now going to the side of 2. And Nunya Business 900 stacks doing so much damage. And are they slowing this down for 20 seconds for Samurai Jack to respawn? No, they're just getting some vision. They see that there is a no Nidalee in the area. So this is going to just be Drake going over to side of 2 for Drakes and now Elder. Nunya just trying to push in the top wave. Samurai Jack has respawned. L and Bernie both recalled to base. Looks like they might be going for a 1-3-1 situation, but it is going to be a slow Drake play for them. Now 2 pushing in, taking the bot lane turret, pushing on this inhibitor. Mid lane inhibitor has already fallen down. My back is sore. Looking for submissive. He finds him. Not able to get enough damage down. He goes golden. And flash away from submissive. And Braum is trying to get in, get a couple of these kills. Not knocked up. Bernie stacking the passive. He does have the respawn available. None Your Business is going to kill JWM. And this is going to be the game. 2 versus IQ in your finals for the Beer League. The final Nexus turret is going to fall, but all the members of 2 are here. And this is going to be good game, a 5-game banger. And this is it. 2 versus IQ in the finals. Crazy, crazy games here. All right, that's the wrong one. Wait, do I have to hit that? Maybe. There it is. It took 5 to set these teams apart, splitting every game as it went down. But finally, 2 was able to put it away. putting Bernie in the mid lane, game 1 and game 5, to clear out when in Rome. You can see this is the wrong game. Here we go. Oops. Oh, here we go. It took a lot to separate these teams. Took 5 games of Fearless. Honestly, JWM played 4 great games and then had to go against Samurai Jack Vel'Koz in the top lane. That was definitely a difficult time here. Both of these junglers duking it out for real this entire time. Nunya Business does get the better edge here, just barely. And I think Y Rebellion definitely played great all series long. A little bit of a comp diff here in our final one, but give it up to our champions of tonight. 2 more as they take it into the finals, yet to be scheduled, but to be scheduled soon, I'm sure, versus IQ. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Great games tonight, and good luck in the finals to both teams.